In this training exercise, Larry and I have occupied an urban hide. We've got eyes on an enemy safe house, and we're waiting for a high-value target to arrive that's currently being tracked by an aerial platform. We've got shoot-on-sight orders.
Jason, I see a silver-gray Nissan approaching, 2 individuals in it. I think it's our vehicle.
Got it.
Okay, it's coming around the building.
Larry, it's pulled up straight in front. I've got no shot.
I see that.
Yeah, we're going to have to go in.
Okay. Tango down. Special purpose weapons occupy a gray area in the military arsenal. They're designed and built to perform specialized tasks which are often outside the abilities of normal weapons. Some are so specialized in design and construction, they're incapable of performing as standard issued weapons. The tasks they're called upon to perform are often clandestine. These include arming infiltrators, equipping guerrillas, eliminating specific personnel, or demoralizing enemy forces. To be effective, special purpose weapons oftentimes have to combine key design features that are at odds with each other. They need to be accurate and powerful enough to get the job done, but also small and easy to conceal. They also, in some cases, need to be inexpensive, disposable, and non-traceable. On this episode of Then and Now, we're going to take a look at some of these special purpose weapons that have been developed to meet these demands. Imagine it's World War II, you're a French resistance fighter, and you're tasked with taking out a German sentry. The Liberator was the brainchild of the U.S. Army's Joint Psychological Committee. Late in World War II, the Allies were attempting to supply anti-German and Japanese guerrillas in occupied Europe and Asia. Arming them with Allied weapons involved great expense, danger, and labor, so they designed a firearm that the guerrillas could use to arm themselves with their occupiers' firearms, the Liberator. It was a fast, cheap-to-produce single-shot pistol made entirely of stamped sheet metal. Its unrifled barrel was chambered in .45 ACP and was effective up to approximately 25 feet. It It was felt that if thousands of these Liberators could be dropped into occupied territory, they would have a demoralizing effect on enemy forces. It was made by the Inland Guide Lamp Division of General Motors, which also made the Grease Gun submachine gun, another weapon primarily manufactured from stamped sheet metal. Approximately 1 million Liberators were made in a little over 11 weeks at a cost of $2.40 each. To disguise the true intent of the Liberator, it was designated Flare Projector Caliber 45, or FP45. The Liberator was shipped in a cardboard box with 10 rounds of 45 ACP ammunition, a wooden dowel rod to eject stuck casings, and also an instruction sheet in comic strip format. Spare ammunition for the Liberator was contained in the butt underneath a trap door. To reload the weapon was a very simple process, however it was rather slow. The cocker piece was pulled to the rear and then twisted off to the side. The breech lock, which also doubled as a rear sight, was withdrawn to the top, and an empty casing was ejected out of the weapon as necessary. A new round was put into the chamber, the breech lock is closed, then the striker piece is twisted and placed back into position. The shooter had to make sure once the weapon was loaded, he kept his finger off the trigger because there was no manual safety of any kind. The Liberator had no serial number and no markings of any kind, and although it did not see widespread use during World War II, it remains one of the most unique and intriguing firearms developed during that conflict.